Welcome to KitSpot. Who are we meeting today?
So my name is Chester, and I go by the handle of @sustainablearc on Twitter. The reason I have that name is because I'm an architect in real life, not a soccer player. So I combined my love of sustainability and architecture and gave myself a Twitter handle. I'm also on Instagram. I don't know how that works. I think it's French Kit Collector. But you can look me up. You know, I got a few good shirts on there, including the one I'm wearing.
What's the story with the microphone?
Yeah, let me clear up why I'm holding a microphone. I'm holding a microphone because any other way of communicating with you was going to be me screaming at the camera. So I figured this is probably a lot better than me saying "ah, ah." So I figured I'll just hold a microphone in front of my face. It looks ridiculous, but hey, you know, whatever.
And Chester, for the benefit of anyone who doesn't follow you on Twitter, who is it you support?
Who do I support? How did I get there? Well, as any true American, I don't really have a real team. Yeah, there's the MLS, but I really don't care much about the MLS. I started out as a Chelsea fan. I still am. I followed Chelsea because I was playing a FIFA career mode. I had a career with the Philadelphia Union. And after a year of that, I was like, this kind of sucks. I don't really want to play Portland and, New England. I want to play like some big names. So I figured, okay, well, I'm going to ask for a transfer. And I'm going to go play in England. I know there's like the Liverpool and like, Arsenal and, all those teams. And I figured, Anyway, so I figured, I got some pretty good chances here. So I asked for my transfer request, and Chelsea wanted me, and they offered me a lot of money. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go to Chelsea. And so I started watching them and just kind of naturally became a Chelsea fan. I became a Marseille fan. I'd always kind of liked Marseille. But I think you just really can't beat the shades of blue that they have. This the crisp white with the wonderful shade of blue, and being the first Champions League winner, and of course the greatest team in France. You just can't beat that. So, team I support, definitely Marseille.
I saw that you shared an incredible Greencam shirt last week.
Yeah, so I put it on. Little tight. It looks like I'm about to go cycling down the street in some competition. It's a cool looking shirt, cool design, but holy crap, it's tight. I can't wear this outside. I can't walk around and have a beer wearing this thing. I mean, literally, if I have a beer, you'll see the fat grow on my body wearing this damn thing.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get my left arm into that shirt. Hot take.
Unpopular opinion. Everything between 2000 and 2009, maybe 2008, as far as kit design goes, sucks. They look like they feel like I hate the little pinstripe things that they do, just random blocks of color. Sometimes they look like a bra. It's pretty much shit all the way around, all the way down the bowl, all the way down the toilet bowl.
Okay. What's your favourite Premier League soccer badge?
Liverpool has a cool logo. Tottenham kind of has a pretty cool logo too. It's like was it a cock on a ball?
I think where you are, you've got this thing called the Major League Soccer. Are there any favourite franchises or jerseys you want to share with us?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not really a huge MLS fan, like I said earlier. I like Ligue 1. And, I'm from Philadelphia, so I've got a Union shirt. It's my obligatory Union shirt. I think I got another one, but it's a replica. And then I've got a Chicago Fire shirt. I live in the Chicago area, so you can't beat a pretty nice my Adidas, however you guys say it, template. So this is not bad. I know everyone hates on the logo and it got changed to some other crappy logo, but it's not bad.
So, what is it that got you into collecting?
Why did I get into kit collecting? Probably, I'd have to say I kind of got suckered into it. I mean, initially I wanted to buy teams that I liked, Marseille, Chelsea. I got one jersey from each. And then over time I started following Twitter accounts like yours truly. And I don't think I used that term right. Like you is what I meant to say. And others, and, kind of got into it, started reading footy headlines. Um, got onto a Discord server called KitSwap, which is a great server if you're not on it, where people share, collect kits, show off kits, so on and so forth. And so over time, with everyone talking about it, makes me want to talk about it, and then I start wanting to buy stuff and say, oh, there's a deal, or here's a deal, and then the pandemic hit, and my closet rods can't handle any more pressure on them. So that's basically how I got into it.
So why Marseille?
So why do I collect French shirts? Well, when I was growing up, when you're in America, I don't know how it is in Europe, but I know when you're in America, you can choose between French, German, Spanish, and there may be one other one. Actually, I took Latin for 1 year. That was fun. But you get those 3-4 options, and I always thought I really like the sound of French. And so I've learned French. I've been nonstop learning French. I still am terrible at speaking French. I can read it pretty well, kind of write it. But yeah, so the French aspect kind of just came naturally. I just like that language. And so, once I started collecting shirts, I kind of naturally gravitated toward the French teams, especially considering, the Premier League is really well covered. So is the Bundesliga and so on and so forth. But there's something like kind of unique and, I don't know, mysterious, I think, about the French league. And I know that everyone loves to call it the Farmers League. So, and I'm not a former farmer, so I can't relate in that way. But I think it's a great league. You get these names that, these Premier Leagues are looking for, and they look at and they say, oh, we're looking at this guy. It's rumored that they're looking to transfer for that guy. And the Englishmen are like, I've never heard of that guy. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh, my God, that guy's awesome. So, it's kind of like almost – I don't want to call it a minor league. It's definitely not a minor league. But it's kind of like following a little bit of a minor league where you can see up-and-coming players and see them come through the ranks and eventually get picked up by a team that has a whole crap load more money than all these French teams, which unfortunately, it's not going good right now.
I know you're a massive League 1 fan. Who are your favourite players?
Favorite player? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite player. I kind of go in phases. I mean, if I'm going to be a generic American, maybe Pulisic. The guy I kind of really like right now, Amin Gouiri with Nice, is amazing. Keep your eye out on him. Andy Delors, he's kind of like one of the better players on Montpellier. Fun to watch. Probably not good enough for the bigger leagues, but for the French league, fun watch. And then of course, who doesn't love Conte? It's Conte. He's got songs about him being amazing. He is amazing. He's a dream, The guy never stops smiling. You can't beat it.
What shirt is it that's top of your most wanted list?
I'm always on the lookout for any Marseille stuff. The Mizuno shirt from 1996, I believe, is a big one on my list. It's got Speedy on the front. I think they only had Mizuno for a year or two. But just, it's beautiful. It's a work of art. Then anything from the 70s, early 80s, I'm down. We got Fare Electromanager, something like that, Menage. The Boot shirt from, I think it's 1970. Holy crap, that would be amazing. Perrier, I think was the first sponsor. I'm not sure. But yeah, any of those iconic shirts. I'd love to have some of those really cool Saint Etienne shirts as well. So I don't know. There's a bunch, basically all French related. I like the Nantes with the stripe down the front. I know you can find those pretty easily, but they're still always expensive. So always on the lookout for stuff. But the Marseille stuff are the stuff I have a heck of a time trying to find. And I know I have some rare stuff, but I would love to find the Mizuno Speedy shirt and any of the 70s Marseille stuff.
Do you have any dirty secrets at all?
I don't like Italian football.
So a quick summary. MLS sucks.
Right.
Ligue 1 is a farmers league.
That's your opinion.
You have some of the greatest Marseille shirts I've ever seen.
I don't believe you.
No, you really do. What's your favourite shirt?
I don't know.
Okay, Roma shirts always trump Marseille shirts.
That was mean.
I was just joking, Chester. Great chatting to you, Chester. Take care.
Thanks for having me on. See you later.